Hi, it's Lau. I recently received an email from someone saying, I feel lost and I'm interested in joining your program. And so I emailed them back saying, what does that mean to you to be lost? Where are you trying to go? What do you want in your life? And some email exchanges pretty much led that they didn't know where they wanted to go. And my question was, if you don't know where you want to go, how can you be lost? And they said, I just wish I knew what my purpose in life was. And I said, this is an important thing in Taoism. This idea of life purpose or innate nature or life destiny. And our purpose in life is a very simple answer, but not a easy practice. And the simple answer is we are the only version of ourselves that will ever exist. There is nothing more, nothing less than the complete and total unique experience that you are having in your life right now. You are projecting reality everywhere, and it's feeding back to you, to which you're responding, projecting more. The mind and the eyes are not passive recorders, but in fact they're active projectors. But your purpose isn't something that was written on some chalkboard somewhere saying, Lao Zhichang is here to become a Taoist abbot and to convert the... That's not what my purpose. I don't even consider that to be my purpose now, even though I am an abbot and I'm doing all those things. What is my actual purpose? My purpose is to be who and what I am at any given moment. That is not a long-term thing in that 5 years I'm going to do this, in 10 years, I have no idea if I'm going to be alive by the time this video is over. I don't know that. You don't know if you're going to live to see the end of this video. Life is such a precious gift because at the end there's this thing called death and we don't know when that comes. The purpose of our life, why we are here, can be summed up very easily. We are here to love and serve our world. But what does that mean? How do you do that? And the answer is I don't know. How do you do that? Because it's up to you how you do that. It's you. It's yours. No one can tell you that. You can't be right. You can't be wrong. You can simply do or you don't. People say, well, I've started a bunch of things. Stop starting. Stop finishing. Stop stopping. Just do it. You do it. And then when you're done, you're done. And you do it again, and you're done. Let's take a look at exercise to illustrate what I mean. Some people say, I've been working out 4 days a week. Okay. But this week I've only gotten in 2, and I don't think I'm going to get my other 2 in. Okay. Well, I just hate to stop that progress. What progress? Each individual act is its own individual act. If you stop stringing them together and you start looking at them as individual things that you're not doing to get something, you're doing because that's what you do, then that's what it is. If you work out every year of your life once, you can say, I worked out my whole life. You can't say often maybe, though once a year may be often for you. But if you don't apply a start and stop, if you don't quantify and measure and calculate every little thing, and then say, if I met this metric or I met that metric, then I'm good enough. I don't. Where do these metrics come from? Why do you put them there? If I do it 4 times a week, I'm good. Are you? Maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you can't lose weight because you're working out. Because you can actually gain weight from working out because you just put too much cortisol and too much stress on the body. Completely possible. Low impact exercise when you're already in a high stress life will reduce weight. High impact will increase your weight. Simple physiology. Most people don't understand. They think, work out, lose weight. Nope, not true. Just like every other video I've ever spoken on with Taoist laws and rules, there's one law. The answer is maybe. You can gain weight from working out. You can lose weight from not working out. In fact, you could lose more probably weight by a long walk, making sure you breathe and exhale deeply, and a good night's rest than you can many other things. The answer to most things will always be what's the context and maybe. Take that and apply it now to your life's purpose. What do you want your purpose to be? What's the context of your life? If you say, well, I'd love to love and serve people, but I don't really have that many people. How many people do you need to love and serve? If you have one person, love and serve them well. If you love and serve one person well, then you can say, I know how to love and serve well. But does that one person include you? Are you loving and serving yourself well? What are those words in your head over and over? Are those loving and serving words? Are you listening twice as much as you speak? Are you just sitting and removing your judgments and bias and allowing a person to be wherever they are in their process? It's not your process, it's theirs. And if they are, a bag of cats underwater, okay. But that's their moment. You have your moments, they have their moments. Nobody's getting out of this alive. Relax. It's fine. The problem is loving and serving can take a million different forms. But it's about what people need in that moment. Your purpose is to be present in this moment so that you can understand what those needs and what that context is. And you'll find that oftentimes just you being there and being authentic. You may listen to somebody tell you about all their insecurities and you go, yeah, me too. I'm scared most of my day. And they say, but you never look scared. Yeah, because I just choose to say, it is what it is and I'll just do my best. That alone may give them permission to realize it's not what I feel. I'm not a failure because I feel a certain way. It's how I'm responding to my fear. You may give somebody that one small piece may unlock potential for the rest of their life. One small acorn will make oaks for eternity. Stop trying to erect huge monuments and start realizing simple seeds make entire forests. Loving and serving is being there to plant seeds, to be the seed if necessary. One thing that loving and serving will never be facilitated by is judgment, punishment, and criticism. Maybe if you can't do something, and people can give me a million excuses, and if you need an excuse, any excuse will do, trust me. But maybe one thing that you don't do is punish yourself or other people for being on their path and being where they are. Maybe you don't criticize yourself or other people. Maybe you just don't judge. They say you can't influence somebody you're judging, and that's absolutely true. But maybe you realize that all the judgments are really about you. Why don't you stop judging yourself? Why don't you start with loving and serving yourself? It doesn't mean being egocentric or narcissistic or any of these other complex terms that people love to throw out, but simply saying, I'm not in good humor today. I probably should not be in this social setting until I take some time for myself. Maybe I need a good meal. Maybe I need to visit the bathroom. God, people are so out of touch with what they need in the moment because they're so afraid they'll be labeled selfish. Get a good nap, get a good meal, get a good chai latte, get a good laugh in you. You'll see how that affects far more than erecting monuments to someone else. Okay, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments or you can email me at lau@fourdragonschool.com. Until then, we'll see you next time.